if you don't mind, we're going to start with Dave Hodge because I've been teasing this for a while here. But I want to hear you elaborate on the influence of Dave Hodge. And then, if you don't mind, can you take me back to that day when he flipped the pen? Because you were there.
I was, well, first of all,
Okay.
let's get this right.
Yeah.
It was a pencil.
Whoa.
Not a pen.
This is breaking news right now. Are you kidding me?
No. Ask him.
Everyone, I got to go back and listen to what he told me, but everybody calls it the pen flip, but it was a pencil. Okay.
I'm 99.9% sure. I'll give you the 1/10 that I could be wrong.
Wait, we got breaking news. Ken Daniels. We just learned it was a pencil, not a pen.
Ask Dave. See if he'll remember. Dave will go, how the hell do I remember?
Where were you when the pencil was flipped?
With my feet up on the desk at CBC waiting to do the late sports, because we would follow the late local, the national, and then there'll be late local news after that when the days that CBC didn't give a crap about overtime pay for everybody, so they kept them on. They stopped that years later, but I was in the sports office above the Max Milk, just north of Maple Leaf Gardens when the offices were on Church Street, and I watched that game, and it's around 11 o'clock. The Philadelphia-Montreal couldn't go there for overtime, and, I have to find out who makes the decision, who explains who makes the decisions around here. And good night from Hockey Night in Canada. I went, whoa, I wonder if he's going to be gone. And I walked out of the office and went back to the news area, and they were all, whoa, that could be the end of Dave Hodge. We all thought the same thing, and I'm going, no, Dave Hodge can't possibly be gone. And sure enough, well, the rest of the story there, Paul Harvey. And then in comes Ron from Red Deer. But Dave that night, and because earlier that day, I believe the curling was cut out for the Democratic convention or the NDP convention.
NDP, Bob Ray.
Right.
Bob Ray was winning
and they
that,
cut
yeah.
away from curling, and Dave's from BC, and that was all part of it. So the whole day, I think, just came together, and that was the conclusion of a bad day of television from where the principal Dave Hodge, and he wasn't wrong, would sit as opposition to what the news thought. So I was just waiting to go on. My script was ready. When I used to do TV news and when I did radio, I never liked to give away the score in the on-camera. Figuring if you could keep people for 30 or 40 seconds, why
Sure.
are you giving the end of the book in the beginning? So it's, I could write all my scripts generically at 5 in the afternoon and sit back and watch the games. So I'd say, the Leafs are home to so-and-so tonight, Detroit on a 5-game winning streak, the Leafs looking for their first win in 6, let's go to Maple Leaf Gardens, and that would be it. And you get in and you do the highlights and the score is the score. So I was basically ready to go. I'm just sitting there waiting, and then that happened. I went, holy cow, that was unbelievable.